I recently did a blog on a training tool that I use, which is just this little egg-shaped squeaky toy that I got off Amazon. Got a 6-pack of them, and it's a tool I use to help students learn to punch more with an open hand, or strike with an open hand. A lot of what Taika Oyata did was more relaxed punching, typically Okinawan style martial arts, or even more so Japanese style martial arts, is really kind of associated with tight fist. Well, Taika had an Okinawan instructor, Uegushiku Tanmei, and he had a Chinese lineage instructor, Wakinaguri. Wakinaguri style had lots of open hand fluid motions, and so a lot of times Taika would be striking, punching, what appeared to be punching, and he may in a seminar talk about this and have his hands closed, but he would hide when he actually did a lot of his punches. He would relax a little bit more and go open hand. As you do those punches, the radial bone is in line with this very first knuckle, your index knuckle, and as you practice those motions to keep that hand and keep students from closing those hands or knowing as an instructor when they do actually close their hands, if I put this in their hand and make them just relax and cup it, if they tighten their fist on impact, then I hear this nice little audible squeeze. So I did an entire blog on my blog about that. But their fingers from this angle of attack shouldn't close unless the person has a really big belly. I can use a kick shield, I can put somebody in bogu gear and do some really hard punches, or just use a bag, a body opponent bag, or just a hanging bag, whatever you have in your training environment. I can do that, and if I come from this angle, I can keep those hands, those fingers open and relaxed, and impact my party, and even do, like I did there, a little bit of a three-dimensional attack on dermal contact there. As I touched, I changed direction a little bit and took him back towards his weakness, all without a squeak. Now, with that same caveat, if he turns about 90 degrees to where he's at a 45 here, if I hit on the side here, I'm going to be hitting belly or ribs. Not much of a belly on Tony here, but my fingers will close. So you got to keep that in mind when you're setting up whatever you're punching. You're trying to learn to keep those fingers open. Taika would commonly say he didn't create a fist. His opponent created a fist. The bad guy created a fist. And what he meant by that is from certain angles when he would hit, if I impact here, Tony's arm is what closes my fingers. I don't make a tight forearm and close those fingers and grip. I am wanting to hit knuckles and go on through my target in whichever of the 3D directions are most conducive to my attack. So this is just a small little tool that I use. Obviously on neck strikes and stuff, it works really good. I can line up at certain angles. Again, now if I go to this side, obviously his neck is going to close my fingers, but I don't contract. I don't make a tight fist as I do that. So this side won't squeak, hopefully, if I'm doing things correct. This side will squeak. Just another little training tool, and that's all I got.